Okay, and we're back with part 2 of the Resident Evil 4 walkthrough. Now we are gonna do the village fight in this part, and I'm gonna cheap out. Yeah.
Cheap out, as in...
I'm gonna use my rocket launcher the whole time. That's what I do all the time. Yep.
So you're just gonna spam your rockets,
Yep. I'll probably kill about, 5 to 10 Ganados at once with just one rocket.
Doesn't a chainsaw guy up here? What about him?
Yeah, he'll die with one rocket too. Like, it'll just... you'll see it. He'll be running for me, and he thinks he'll get me. He thinks he'll get me. He'll get me. And then, boom! He explodes. It's fun.
That's incredibly ridiculous and cheap.
Well, I have to be cheap. It would be boring to see me die over and over again trying to use capital the whole time. Hey, I shot that guy in the face. Kicked his ass. Ha ha ha.
Wait, was that a roundhouse kick?
Yeah, I'm not an expert, but I'm pretty sure it was.
Wait, so this is young Chuck Norris, not Leon?
Yeah, all this is missing is the mustache, but he'll grow that over time.
Wait a second, I just realized something. Wait, how long is he out, like, at this place to get to civilization?
This game takes place over, like, one whole day. Like, he gets here in the afternoon, and then later in the game he kind of passes out for several hours. Then, basically, the rest of the game is the castle and the island throughout the rest of the night, and then you escape in the morning.
Leon, how you holding up?
Bad question, Hunnigan.
Sorry to hear that. I'm
does
sending
he
you a
eat
playing manual.
anything?
Hope you find it useful.
Herbs,
take a look
that's
at it,
and
thanks.
some fish that you catch. But it doesn't matter, he's a video game character, he doesn't need to eat.
Okay, true. Okay, I don't get why doesn't he just whip out the rocket launcher and start spamming rockets at everything?
Because in Resident Evil 4 and 5, for some reason, the only weapons they have in the cutscenes are handguns. Like, that just made me mad in 5 that even though you can have, like any kind of weapon, it doesn't matter, because in the cutscenes they still show you holding the handgun. I'm like, it's 2009! Okay? You should be able to have a cutscene where you're holding, like, a shotgun or something else.
Ah, the joys of pre-rendered cutscenes. Now, if only you could get the Claymore, which is what I was talking about in the last video, is the Claymore sword that was big and giant. And it's awesome. My favorite weapon of that
Yay, that's reference thing. Yeah, like Mabinoki, you're name dropping, huh? Trying to get some more users there? Huh?
Vayan por detrás. Why are these people? What are they planning? Chainsaw.
Oh gosh, this is a cutscene right here where they're all attacking the little house.
Son of a...
I love how in the little Resident Evil 4 parody flash animation video, they kind of reenact this cutscene perfectly. Like, it looks exactly like this cutscene. I love that cutscene. It's good video, like a cutscene. Yeah, see, I'm running for my freaking life because I gotta push down the ladder before the chainsaw guy comes up. It's like, oh. And okay. I don't know why I turned around. I forgot why. And then 1, 2, jump.
In Left 4 Dead, they'd already be in the house and charging you. And then they're spitting on you in the sea and dirt.
Yeah, I know. I freaking hate the tanks in that game. Like, they're just jerks. They push you over, and then you get up, and they push you over again, and then you get up, and then you're on the floor, and of course the CPUs can't help you because they're idiots, and they're like, oh, we're just gonna shoot some zombies over here and leave you dead on the floor. Like, oh my gosh. And the worst part is when they don't want to get in the safe house. I hate them for not getting in the safe house. They just stand outside shooting at the zombies, and you're like, get in the freaking safe house. Get in. You're waiting there for like 5 hours just waiting for them to get in the safe house, and then finally they decide to.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, I know. And look at my cheapness right here, see? Boom! Oh, gosh. I love killing things. Just look at all that money. I love it. I love it.
That kind of reminds me of a future weapon in like Generation 11 or something, where because in Generation like 11 there's a new weapon that powers up your alchemy that it's like a cannon that you build.
La campana.
It's kind of like right
Es
behind
hora de
your
rezar.
character, and then you can aim
Tenemos que irnos.
longer range.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, I just want to say, I like this cutscene because for those of you who watched it, in the Bentley Brothers parody of this, when Leon says, where did everyone go? Bingo? They actually go play bingo.
Oh, here it is.
Where's everyone going?
Cheesy
Bingo?
line alert. Alright, well, what are then let's say some other cheesy lines from the Resident Evil series.
I hope this isn't Chris's blood.
You almost became a Jill
Some
sandwich.
bad news. I've confirmed the body of an officer.
Claire,
Something's
don't
happened to the
die.
people here.
That's from
Leon,
Degeneration.
you need to get out of
And
there.
then after
Look
he
for a
says,
tower
Leon says
and
that to
follow the
Claire,
trail
she
near
just
it.
gives him
Got
a
it.
wink and just says, "Ditto!" And you just want to stab yourself because that's such a good movie, except for that one line. That one line just ruins that scene. Why would you tell someone don't die? Like, that's the dumbest thing ever that Leon has ever said in his entire video game life.
No, I don't understand. If you have a rocket launcher, why don't you just, kick the door open to the church and start blasting the infected guys?
Because Leon is dumb. I mean, there's so many different ways he can just unlock all these doors in this game because there are so many keys that are just round circles. You know how easy that is? Like, seriously. He could just, like, carve some stone or some bark and... Oh, I just did something stupid. I accidentally leaped off instead of grabbing the handgun ammo. So, like I was saying, he could just carve anything and then make a key out of it. Because it's just such a vague shape.
That's stupid.
Yeah, and hold on. Here we go. Yeah, spinel! I freaking love spinels. And, yeah, we're just raiding the town right now. Just raiding it. Crazy. Oh, gosh. This is, I don't know. It's just the fun part. Especially your first time around, because you get to find all this little ammo. And you just see your eyes light up because you're like, yay, I'll survive.
Okay, so how do you... Wasn't that a metal lock? How do you knock that open with a knife?
Well, I can't explain that because Capcom doesn't use logic. But all I have to say is it's fun to do that because you get to actually swipe it with the Wiimote. So that's all I have to say.
How come you can't just, like, kick the lock open or something?
I don't know, but you can either shoot it or knife it. That's the only way. Except in 5, I hate them for doing this. They make knifing impossible with locks. You have to shoot the lock open in 5 and waste all your freaking ammo. Well, not all of it, but you just waste your ammo on that stupid lock. I hate it.
How it should be is that there should be, like, not pick lock, but, like, unlock the lock, and it takes so much time that would be better, and if you're getting attacked or something.
Okay, this is Resident Evil 4, okay? Resident Evil 4. It's not like it's something that can do that like BioShock where that has really cool puzzles and really nice graphics. This is Resident Evil 4 where you shoot things and things die and you have puzzles that are so easy an autistic 3-year-old child can solve them.
So, this is a slightly more puzzly version of Resident Evil 5.
Yeah, 5 has one puzzle that frustrates the heck out of you. I hate it. I hate it. Now, thing is, we're getting to the end of the video right now, so I just like to say bye.
See, it's Dex only. And get